If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, my dear, never to fall in love with a man who drinks from the well of despair. I thought from the very start I'd made it quite clear, I fear now you're righteously fucked as you swing from a rope at the top of the stairs. If I told you once, I told you twice, I was held in the grip of incurable vice, lips turning blue like the shade of your eyes, limbs shudder and twitch as you met your demise. You must have looked pretty as you stepped off the chair, pink satin slippers, how they danced in the air, your dainty tongue swelled to an alarming degree. Hope you were thinking of me, hope you were thinking of me, thinking of me. If I told you twice, I told you 2,000 times, my dear, never to fall in love with a man who's broken beyond all repair. I knew from the very start you'd end up right here, so queer. Now you've left me with naught but a suicide note and a lock of your hair. If I mentioned it once, I mentioned it twice, I was bound in the throes of an earthly device. Radiance bloomed as I lay you to rest, shadows of moonbeam lighting your breast. Deep in the ground and the worms have their feast, last you can taste an incurable peace. Now that you're dead and you're finally free, hope you were thinking of me, hope you were thinking of me, thinking of me. I told you 3,000 times, my dear, never to fall in love with a man who'd draw you into his lair. I'd warned from the very start the end would be rather severe. Now your screams fall like vaporous stones from your mouth into the night air. One time begat twice, then third time's a charm. Disregarded all obvious signs of alarm. Skin milky white as you lie in repose, tattered dress stained from the blood I suppose. Soul hollow and vacant, devoid of all light, your epitaph written on our wedding night. As your muscles were twitching in their final plea, hope you were thinking of me, hope you were thinking of me, thinking of me, thinking of me, thinking of me, always thinking of me, just me.
I curse the day I bought that phonograph for you, my dear, for there are times I swear that it's alive. I chase at night the whispering from the music room so clear, but I'm mocked with silent scorn when I arrive. I try to play Caruso, but the needle skips the groove, while Calypso and Ravel keep coming back. And there beside that damned machine you lie and never move. I'm cuckolded by metal and shellac. It comes to me in dreams and it declares I'm Joan of Arc. You can burn me, but I've power from above. tried to throw it out, but back again the trash men came. They were ashen white, like they'd seen Father Death. And they told me that it cried aloud and spoke to them by name. So they returned it, ran and prayed under their breath. And every night I long to coax you from that phonograph, but it's drained the appetites I once fulfilled. Its gaping mouth, obscene and wide, turns every tune to laughter, and its arm it waves commands to have me killed. It comes to me in dreams and it declares I'm Joan of Arc. You can burn me, but I've power from above. You've gone deaf to every word that I could say. I'm reaching out the only way you'll hear. I beg into a microphone for you to turn my way, and with my voice on wax, my body disappears. So play me on your phonograph and swear that I'll be yours, though your heart and voice can never more be one. Just drag that needle on me as I spin my loving course, dreaming only of your kiss. All the charms of yours I miss as I pop and as I hiss, spiraling into the abyss. Oh my God, it's come to this, we've been undone. I broke your heart and I let you go. I hate myself for being so mean to you. I could bite my tongue for saying the things I said. I could slap my face for saying the things I said. Go to send myself a telegram and tell myself what a fool I am. I hate myself for saying the things I said. Oh baby, do come back. If you come back, I'll never make you cry. Stay away another day, I'll kiss myself goodbye. Gonna hide myself way down in the deep, deep blues. 'Cause I hate myself for being so mean to you.
I built a little empire out of some crazy garbage called the blood of the exploited working class. But they've overcome their shyness, now they're calling me your highness, and the world screams, kiss me, son of God. I destroyed a bond of friendship and respect between the only people left who'd even look me in the eye. Now I laugh and make a fortune off the same ones that I tortured, and the world screams, kiss me, son of God. I look like Jesus, so they say, but Mr. Jesus is very far away. Now you're the only one here who can tell me if it's true that you love me and I love me. I built a little empire out of some crazy garbage called the blood of the exploited working class. But they've overcome their shyness. Now they're calling me your highness, and the world screams, kiss me, son of God.
Deep in the woods there was a fire that burned with an evil desire to feed on the pain, a flame that would never retire, a fire that would drive you insane. And it said, why don't you cast yourself on me? I promise you won't feel a thing. There's golden treasures underneath, you'll see. Now please give yourself to me. Deep in the woods the fire grew higher, the flesh would dissolve and expire, but the bones and the ashes remained. They whistled and snapped like a choir, a chorus that cried out in vain. And it said, why don't you cast yourself on me? I promise you won't feel a thing. There's golden treasures underneath, you'll see. Now please give yourself to me. Deep in the woods, there's still a fire that will never grow weary or tired, and draws closer and closer each day. And in bed, you start to perspire. Pray you don't hear that refrain. Give yourself to me.
For the touch of your lips, dear, but much more for the touch of your whips, dear. You can raise welts like nobody else as we dance to the masochism tango. Let our love be a flame, not an ember. Say it's me that you want to dismember. Blacken my eye, set fire to my tie as we dance to the masochism tango. At your command, before you here I stand. My heart is in my hand. Ugh, it's here that I must be. My heart entreats, just hear those savage beats, and go put on your cleats and come and trample me. Your heart is hard as stone or mahogany. That's why I'm in such exquisite agony. My soul is on fire, it's aflame with desire, which is why I perspire when we tango. You caught my nose in your left castanet, love. I can feel the pain yet, love, every time I hear drums. And I envy the rose that you held in your teeth, love, with the thorns underneath, love, sticking into your gums. Your eyes cast a spell that bewitches. The last time I needed 20 stitches to sew up the gash you made with your lash as we danced to the masochism tango. Bash in my brain and make me scream with pain, then kick me once again and say we'll never part. I know too well I'm underneath your spell, so darling, if you smell something burning, it's my heart. Excuse me. Take your cigarette from its holder and burn your initials in my shoulder. Fracture my spine and swear that you're mine as we dance to the masochism tango.
Fisherman who loved to hunt the sea for sharks. He'd gut them with a crooked grin and shake their entrails out into the foaming sea. Then came to pass an angry turn of fate. The shark capsized his trolling boat. The fisherman was tossed out with his bait and felt those dagger teeth sink into his skull. The wounds released his blood into the sea, and fury flowed along with it. The fisherman drew his knife out of his sleeve and cut the lip line, separating tooth from gum. He rode the vicious corpse back to the port, a crown of shark teeth on his head. The longshoremen, in fear and all, they called him devil, called him God, and they called him Princess Andy, with a knife at his fingertips. Princess Andy, he'll cut a smile on your lips. I met him in a bar that night, and he was sodden as a fish. He offered me a sip of squid and gin. He said, let's celebrate, the devil wants us all to live. And we went weaving through the empty avenue as the bartenders bolted doors. I bade farewell cause I was leaving Port of New. He said, Poseidon plays the fates, I bet we'll see each other soon. I walked the trolley tracks back to my room, a fog creeping in like a barge. I watched the canal water stretching out the moon, curling its reflection like the friendly disposition of Princess Andy, with a knife in his fingertips. Princess Andy, he'll cut a smile on your lips. A cataract, sun, and ravens on the sails. As we pulled anchor from the docks by afternoon, the sky was spewing hail. The captain went right overboard, upended by the gale. I heard the mainmast groan before it tipped. Sails akimbo as it fell, it drove the deck into the belly of the ship. Waves swarmed us like hyenas, scrapping for a carcass, and I woke floating as the first moonbeam fell onto Andy's silver smile. His face grew dim as the blade slid from his teeth. He grabbed my outstretched hand and, oh, Princess Annie, with a knife at his fingertips. Princess Annie, he'll cut a smile on your lips. Her body floats in the water, strange and pink. Sharks are angling for a meal, and he's there too, stroking all their fins.
Some songs are happy and some songs are sad. Some songs are really well rehearsed and other songs are bad. Well, some songs are angry and some songs are sweet. Some songs are made to help you wake up in the morning. Well, here's a little song to help you go back to sleep. There isn't any God, and when you die you're just dead, and heaven's just a fairy tale to put you to bed. Sometimes I think about the chance that I'm wrong, and then I close my eyes and just remember this song. I said there isn't any God, and when you die you're just dead, and heaven's just a fairy tale to put you to bed. There ain't nobody watching us, 'cause nobody cares, and in the end we're living all alone. If I could live forever, I'd do it if I could. Leave it all behind, everything that I've done. It's just as bad as if it never begun. And if I was a believer, and Lord knows I've tried, well, I could be at peace when I close my eyes, and I can go to heaven on the day that I die. But there isn't any God, and when you die you're just dead, and heaven's just a fairy tale to put you to bed. Sometimes I think about the chance that I'm wrong, and then I close my eyes and just remember this song. I said there isn't any God, and when you die you're just dead, and heaven's just a fairy tale to put you to bed. There ain't nobody watching us, 'cause nobody cares, and in the end we're living all alone. Love don't matter 'cause you die in the end, and money don't matter 'cause you die in the end, and lives don't matter 'cause you die in the end. But it's really never over, no, it's really never over. There isn't any God, and when you die you're just dead, and heaven's just a fairy tale to put you to bed. Sometimes I think about the chance that I'm wrong, and then I close my eyes and just remember this song. I said there isn't any God, and when you die you're just dead, and heaven's just a fairy tale to put you to bed.